everybody. My name is Hannah Gant, and I'm here with my sister, my twin sister, really, Marissa Gant. And I am one of the people who has gotten Spark Makerspace started in downtown New London. And for me, Spark is about helping people kind of discover their spark. Like, what is it that really turns you on? What is it that you're so good at and like to do? And how could you be in that space more? And so Marissa's going to be coming out and joining me quarterly and creating a retreat-like experience that really helps people kind of discover their spark and get their lives into that flow. And stay there. So do some goal setting and helping through different modalities, not just kind of intellectual exercises, but arts and creativity and breaking bread together and making friends and even some embodied movement stuff, some yoga, to knit together an experience in downtown New London that quarterly really helps create that space for people. So the first one again is Saturday, June 3rd, starting at the Harris Place Conference Room.
So, and Hannah and I will be co-producing this series, and we're looking to bring together people from the community and region that feel like they're sparked about something and want to share that with others, and just to be able to have this format that is reflective and people are checking in with themselves and being guided through some different content, different modalities, and looking at health and wellness from some different angles. And we want to provide this space in gifts, so we're setting the price at $20 to cover our costs, and so the people leading the sessions are not necessarily profiting, but really we want to build community around health and wellness and thinking about how people can be thriving, so and help support them in that process. So you can learn more about this event and to register at spark.coop, and Hannah's going to explain a little bit about what's happening on Saturday, June 3rd.
So the day starts at 9 a.m. at the Harris Place Conference Room. Marissa and I are going to be leading some sessions that really kind of cast your life in a story of metamorphosis, how are you evolving, what is your chrysalis, and that kind of understanding yourself, constantly growing in transformation. So we'll move from kind of talking intellectual exercises with that to the art space up at Spark Makerspace, where Allie Madison-Quinlog will lead some vision boarding that complements that. And then downstairs to have lunch together, kind of a mindful eating lunch led by Hannah Laurie, who's a holistic health practitioner. And then over to Blissworks Yoga, just a block away, where Trish McAvoy will lead a Yoga Nidra session, a little bit of kind of stretching movement before we come back to Harris Place and kind of wrap up on the experience of the day and what kind of goals do we want to be setting for ourselves? What do we want to be paying attention to in the coming months before we meet in
September
in June again? Because we're going to be doing this quarterly to really help everybody support one another to create that kind of life compass experience. So again, registration happens at spark.coop for Saturday, June 3rd, and hope that you can make it with us.
Thanks so much.